Well, like, some of the things that happened with me and Colt, like us meeting and at different times, it's just like I start thinking about it, and it's like, what in the hell is the chances of that? Like, Colt's not smart enough to organize some big crazy plot for the government. Like, I mean, he could, but I don't believe that. Colt's smart. I shouldn't say that. He's smart, but I just don't see that. I don't know. Because I've talked to his mama and other people, like, no, that's not what's going on. So, like, we both end up at this halfway house in the same building. He was sick and we got into it because he was in a foul mood, and they put him in a different building, but we still hung out and we were still friends. And we had a bond immediately. And then I get some money from my mama's estate finally. And Colt's the one that taught me to go into a hotel, so I immediately moved out of the halfway house. Then the next day, a stranger hooks a machine up to both of us. And I don't know what made Colt so excited to put that fucking machine on it, besides they'd done some kind of mind control on him. I don't know. Colt needs to tell me more about that situation. Well, he said nothing like that had ever happened in his life. So that was real crazy. And not only that, there was like, we both were being like targeted real bad. Like, people were just coming up to us and saying crazy stuff, and people were talking codes to me, him, and Patrick. And I could tell it switched them, altered them out. And then so that happened. So I get my Jeep. I get an apartment in Miami. Colt comes with me. The butterfly shine's there. What in the hell? Then Colt smoked some crack with some stranger who just offered it to him. He was targeted. And then his mama, he does it once. His mama tells him he needs to leave and go to a detox for smoking one crack rock. It's crazy. He's got a place to live where he can get on his feet, and his mama tells him to leave and go to a fucking detox. He goes to a detox. It's a programming center. He told me they were showing him videos with pyramids and eyes, and he was the only one they were showing it to. His mama can't be trusted. I don't trust her as far as I could throw her. I don't even know how big she is. So Colt leaves. We get into it about something stupid. And I quit. He ghosted me for the first time. And I was upset. I begged him not to leave. Begged him. Cried. Begged him not to leave. But he said, thought it was for the best. Well, he left. And then the place, he was getting targeted. Like, people, the halfway house he went to, people were acting real weird. So he came back and he spent a few more nights with me. And then he left. And so we didn't talk for a few months. And I pretty much moved on, forgot about it. Of course, I still thought about it, but I was like, okay, I'm never going to see this dude again. Well, then some crazy shit happens. They take my doorknobs off when I'm not there, and they leave this Illuminati eye belt buckle, and I lose my apartment while I was staying at Nick Abada's house. And then some crazy shit happens at my work, some gang stalking shit. I get surrounded by hundreds of people who are just saying and doing crazy shit, and I flee Miami because I was scared to death. And that night, Colt messages me on TikTok. Like, and it just so happens he's back in Miami. So I'm like, no, I gotta get out of Miami. And then I go to Panama City. I summon an angel and chant outside for 11 days. And me and Colt were talking the whole time. I start coming back to Miami, and Colt loses his phone or something, so I was coming back to see Colt, and he loses his phone or something, or trades it for something. And so I don't know where he's at, but I knew which halfway house he was at. So I go to his halfway house, and I'm like, yo, where's Colt at? And they said he left. They said he left. They said he got kicked out or something like that. And And I go to my friend Bruce's house. Bruce is a witch, and I get Bruce to do a spell to help me find Colt. And I don't know where he's at, and Colt don't have a phone. I don't have his phone at this point, but I want to see him so bad. And just to help me find him. Nothing, no, not like a love spell. I never put no love spell on him or nothing. Just to help me find him. For some reason, I go to the Salvation Army because I think maybe he's there. And I give him a book. I have a notebook, and I still have, I think somebody stole it. And I wrote Mark and some other codes that I knew Colt would be familiar with. And they won't tell me if he's there or not. But I'm like, well, hold up. It's the Salvation Army in Wynwood. I walk around the side to where the smokers go. They smoke on a balcony, and here comes Colt out there. Like, what are the chances of that? All of it. I didn't know he was there. It was just luck, just like it was just luck. They happened to hook that machine up to us, and luck we happened to end up in the same room, and luck he happened to be back in Miami at the same time I was losing my apartment. So the next day he calls me, and that's when we hang out and when we hook up or whatever. And then, you know, for the next night or two at the hotel. And then he left at 3:33 in the morning. It was like he was under like witchcraft or some kind of spell or something. It was just crazy. But, you know, there's been people, like accounts on TikTok and YouTube that have said stuff to me, and I'm sure it's him. Like one person a while back said they've been seeing activation codes everywhere. Colt is the only person on earth that would say anything like that to me. The only person on earth who would say I've been seeing activation codes. He's the only other person like me I know besides Patrick, but Patrick wouldn't say that. And this whole like number thing, repetitive number thing started with Colt too. And I just like think about this stuff, and it's like there's no way like all this is just random. Like, and it's like, who's setting this up? The aliens? Like, what the hell is going on? Is this God? Like, me and Colt told each other we thought we were soulmates. We said that. We said it the last time we hung out, but we said it the time before that. Colt sat there and held my hand before. I don't know. Well, he's part of this story. Like, our stories are intertwined. I can't tell this story without talking about him. He's an integral part of it. And it sounds like, from what Katrina said, it sounds like he's been thinking about me because he said stuff that I had said exactly the same on TikTok. And he didn't sound upset because he said LOL after. And it don't sound like she's being very nice to him, which she never has. She brainwashed him. They had a 7-year phone relationship. 7 years. He lived in the same city with her and everything. And he never met her. And then all of a sudden, she sees me and him having a good time together, and she wants him to come be with her. She was like that, and she said, y'all look happy together. You look happy with him. Me and Colt have a good time. We laugh, we rap, we dance, we sing, we make jokes. You know, we have a good time. Anyways, over and out.